devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's, I spoke with his man.
Why, that same pale-hearted wench, that Rosaline, torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to old Capulet, hath sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge, on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that may write can answer a letter.
Nay, he will answer the letter's master. How he dares!
Alas, poor Romeo, he is already dead, stabbed with a white wench's black eye, shot through the ear with a love song, the very pin of his heart cleft with the blind bow butt shaft. And he is a man to encounter Tybalt.
Why? What is Tybalt?
More than Prince of Cats, I can tell you. He is the courageous captain of compliments. He fights you as you sing cricket song, keeps time, distance, and proportion. Rest me his minimum rest, 1, 2, and the third, in your bosom. The very butcher of a silk button, a duelist, a duelist. A gentleman of the very first house, of the first and second cause. I, the immortal Passado, the punto reverso, the eye.
The what?
The pox of such antics, lisping, affecting, fantasticos. These tuners of accent. By Jesu, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good whore. Why is that not a lamentable thing, grandsire? When we should be thus afflicted with these strange flies, these fashion-mongers, these predonomies, who stand so much on the new form that they cannot sit at ease on the old bench. Oh, their bones, their bones.
Here comes Romeo! Here comes Romeo!
Without his roe like a dried herring? Oh, flesh, flesh, how art thou finished? Now is he for the members that partridge flow in? Laura, to be his lady, was a kitchen wench. Mary she had better than to berhyme him. Ditto a dowdy, Cleopatra a gypsy. Helen and Hero, Hilding and Harlow's, this be Romeo. Bonjour, there's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us quite the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you both. What counterfeit did I give?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Oh, good Mercutio. As any case such as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That's as much as say. Such a case as yours constrains a man bow into hands.
Meaning the courtesy.
Thou hast most kindly hit it.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I am the very pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower.
Right.
When then is my pump well flowered?
Well said. Follow me at this jest now till thou hast worn out thy pump. That, when the single soul of it is worn out, the jest may remain, after the wedding, solely singular.
Oh, single-souled jest, solely singular for the singleness.
Come between us, good Benvolio. My wits faint.
Switch and spurs, or I'll cry a match.
Nay, if our wits run the wild goose chase, I am done, for thou hast more of a wild goose in one of thy wits than, I am sure, I have in my whole 5. Was with you, therefore, the goose?
Thou wast never meet with me for anything when thou was not there for the goose.
I will bite thee by my ear for that just.
Nay, good goose, but not.
Thy wit is very bitter sweeting, it is at most a sharp sauce.
And it is not, then, well served into a sweet goose.
Oh, here of wit and chivalry, that stretches from an inch narrow to the L broad.
I stretch it out for the word broad, which, added to the goose, proves thee far and wide a broad goose.
Why, is that not better than groaning? For love, now art thou sociable, now art thou Romeo, now art thou what thou art, by art as well as by nature. For this drooling love is like a great natural that runs lolling up and down, and to hide his bauble a hole.
Stop there, stop there.
Thou dearest me to stop my tail against the hair.
Thou wouldst else have made thy tail.
Oh, thou art deceived. I would have made it short, for I was to come the whole depth of my tail, and meant indeed to occupy the argument no longer. A sail! A sail! Peter!
Not.
My fan, Peter. Good Peter, to hide her face, for her fan's the fairer of the two. Good ye, good morrow, good gentlemen. Good ye, good den, fair gentlewoman. Is it good den? 'Tis no less, I tell ye, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the prick of noon. Out upon you. What a man are you?
One gentlewoman that God hath for himself to mar.
By my troth, it is well said, for him himself a mar. Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I can find young Romeo?
I can tell you, but young Romeo will be older when you have found him. When he was young, you sought him. I am the youngest of the name.
You say well. Yeah? Is the worst well? Very well took, I faith, wisely, wisely. If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence with you.
She will invite them to some supper.
Abad, 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 so-ho.
What hast thou found?
No hare, sir, unless a hare, sir. In a Lenten pie, that is something stale in a whore ear. An old hare whore and an old hare whore is very good meat in Lent, but an old hare whore is too much for a score when an old hare's earned to be spent. Romeo, will you come to your father? We'll to dinner thither.
I will follow you.
Farewell, ancient lady, 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 lady.
Farewell, I pray you, sir. What saucy merchant was that was so full of ropery?
A gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk, and will speak more than a minute than he will stand to in month.
And to speak anything against me, I'll take him down, and lustier than he is, and 20 such jacks, and if I cannot, I'll find those that shall.
I saw no man use you a pleasure. If I had my weapon, then I'd use it, and the law would be on my side.
Now, afore God, I am so vexed that every part of me quivers. Pray you, sir, a word, and as I told you, my young lady bade me inquire you. What she bade me to say, I will keep to myself. But first, let me tell ye, if ye should lead her into a fool's paradise, as they say, it is a very gross kind of behavior. As they say, for the gentleman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it would be an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and a very weak dealing.
Commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest until thee.
Good heart, I will tell her as much. Lord, Lord, she will be a joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her, nurse? Thou dost not mark me.
I will tell her, sir, and that you do protest, which as I take it, a gentleman-like offer.
Bid her devise some means to come shift this afternoon, and here thou shalt, after our Friar Lawrence's cell, be shrivelled and married. Here is for thou pains.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Go to, I say you shall.
This afternoon, sir? Well, she shall be there.
And stay, good nurse, behind the abbey wall, within this whore my man shall be thee, and bring thee cords made like a tackled stair, which to the high top gallant of my joy must be my convoy in the secret night. Farewell, be trusty, and I'll quit thy pains. Farewell, commend me to my mistress.
Now, God, in heaven bless thee. Hark you, sir.
What say thou, my dear nurse?
Is your man secret? Did you near hear say, two may say counsel, keep putting one away?
I warrant thee, my man's as true as steel.
Well, sir, my mistress is the sweetest lady. But there's a noble woman in town, one Paris that would fain lay a knife aboard, but she, good soul, has a life, see a toad, a very good toad, as see him. I anger her sometimes and tell her that Paris is the proper man, but I'll warrant you, when I say so, she looks as pale as a cloud on a versal cloud. Doth not Rosemary and Romeo begin both with the same letter?
Aye, nurse, what of that? Both of them are.
Ah, mocker, that's the dog's name. R is for the... No, I know. It begins with the same letter and has prettiest sensation of it. Of you and Romeo, and it would do you good to hear it.
Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter!
None.
Peter, take my fan and go before a piece.